Good morning, everyone. This is BremSter, and I'm mostly recovered from yesterday's horror show of a day. I've had a good night's sleep and I'm feeling a bit better. Welcome back to the Hamilton Sudoku series. This is a Need No Introduction by Hercules Mulligan. Definitely one of the most energetic moments in the show, and another one that I always look forward to, depending on, well, basically whoever's playing Hercules Mulligan. And I've seen a few people play this role, and they're always fun. Yeah, always fun. So Shaka Cook was amazing. Semi Afuni was amazing, and I saw a couple of other of the swings play it. And oh my lord, so much fun! If you're not interested in Hamilton or the musicals or anything, that's fine. Please just enjoy the puzzles. But this moment is one that was actually called out by Lin-Manuel Miranda as just one of the highlights of the show. Hercules Mulligan is such a big character, a tailor spying on the British government. He takes them, take the measurements information, and then I smuggle it to my brother's revolutionary covenant. I'm running with the Sons of Liberty, and I am loving it. See, that's what happens when you're up against the ruffians. We in the shit now. Somebody got to shovel it. Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction. When you knock me down, I get the fuck back up again. I've never sworn on the channel before, but this is worth it. So, how does this puzzle work? So, normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. You may be upset at me for swearing, but after yesterday, where I was knocked down hard, I've gotten back up again, and I'm going to give this a try. Digits in quadruple circles must be placed at least once in the 4 cells touching that circle. So it means that around this quadruple circle, we must place a 3, a 5, a 7, and a 9. Around this quadruple circle, for example, we must place at least 1 6. It may be possible for us to place 2 6s around this, because that wouldn't break the rules of Sudoku. We just need to place at least 1. And the pills are Hercules Mulligan pills. This is a bit weird. Let me just read through it. Pills are Hercules Mulligan pills. The digit introduced in the left cell of the pill will be knocked down in the second column and gets back up again in the third column of the pill. In other words, the digit in the left cell of the pill must be pointed to by the arrows in the other cells of the pill. The digits placed on the arrows does not necessarily represent the distance to the digit pointed to. So let's pick something that isn't possible. So if this was a 3, then this arrow would have to point to a 3, and this arrow would have to point to a 3. So the 3 would be knocked down and then would get back up again. So there'd be a 3 somewhere down here and a 3 somewhere up here. So if this was a 6, there would be a 6 somewhere down here and a 6 somewhere up here. But this doesn't necessarily mean anything. This could be a 6, this could be a 1, and this could be a 6. This doesn't necessarily represent distance. Okay, I think I follow that. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So, I have no idea how to use these, so I'm going to start with quadruple logic. So there's a 3 and a 5 in both of those quads. So what that means is I can never put 3 or 5 in any of those cells without breaking the quad. So there must be 3 and 5 up here. Ooh, I was about to say there's 1 and 5 also down here, but I just noticed 5 must appear around this quadruple and 5 must appear around this quadruple. So this must be a 5. So around this quadruple, the 5 must be down here. And there's also a 5 around this quadruple, which must be there. But 1, oh, this is a 1-5 pair, because 1 and 5 must be both around here. So I can never put 1 here, I can never put 1 here. So this is a 1-5 pair. And this is a 3-8 pair. So the 3 around this quadruple is down here. And yeah, I've got the 5 down here. Interesting. What does that do? Well, the 1 around this quadruple has to be in here because I can never put 1 there or 1 there. So 1 is down here. There's a lot of weird quadruple interaction going on here. 8 is in one of these 2 cells, because 8 can't be in those cells because of this quadruple, and it can't be in those cells, so it's in one of those 3, but there's a 3-8 pair looking at it. 3 is up here somewhere because 3 can't be there or there, so 3 is in one of those. This is very, very strange. I'm assuming the pills are going to have to do some work soon because 9 is somewhere in this pill. Actually, 7 is also somewhere in this pill, which actually makes sense. Look at this quadruple. 7, there must be 2 7s around this quadruple, which means I can never put 7 in any of those cells, because if I was to put a 7 there, I'd have, where do I put the 2 7s around this quadruple? They'd have to both be down here. And similarly, if I put a 7 there or even there, where am I going to put 2 7s around this quadruple? They'd both have to be there. So I can never put 7 in any of those or in either of those. That right there is a 7. So that's not the 7. Right, so there's going to be a 7 in one of those two and a 7 in one of those two, and they're like a mini X-wing. So there's a 7 in one of those two. But that can't be a 7 because the 7s, hang on, there's 5. Holy cow, there's more going on. 5 here, 5 and 7 here, and 5 and 7 here. Well, first of all, that's not the 5. This is the 5 because I can't put 5 here or here, which means there's even more going on here. I can't put 5 here. I can't put 5 here. So 5 had to be in one of these 3. So it was in one of those 2 because of this quadruple, but that 5 knocked it out of there. So there's a 5 here. But 7 can't be in one of those 3 or one of those 3. So 7 is in one of those 2. But if 7 is in one of those 2, this 7 knocks 7 out of those, and these 7s knock 7 out of there, and that is a 7. These are 2, 5, and 9. So 2, 5, and 9 is the thing that is introduced. So this can't be a 5, because if this is a 5, 5 would have to appear in one of those 4 cells. And if this is a 5, I couldn't put a 5 in the same box, and I can't put a 5 down here. So this is not a 5. So 5 is in one of those 2. I don't need to mark that. This is just a triple. So this is 2 or 9. And it's not 9. If this is 9, 9 would be down here and up here. But I can't put 9 up here because 9 is around this quadruple. That is a 2. This is a 5-9 pair. There is a 2 down here, which has to be around the quadruple, and there's a 2 up here somewhere. This is nuts. I can't put a 9 around this quadruple. If I put a 9 here, where am I going to put the other 1, 7, 7, and 6? These are 1, 7, 7, and 6. There's no 9 around this quadruple. This is the 9. These are actually just 1, 7, and 6. So this is a 1, a 6, or a 7. And it's not a 7. Because if this is a 7, this is a 7 by the mini X-wing, and I couldn't put a 7 down here. Because if this is a 7, I need to put a 7 down here somewhere. I couldn't put it in the same box, and I can't put it down here. This is not the 7. This is not the 7, but there's a mini X-wing here. So these are the 7s, and this is a 1-6 pair. This is nuts. If this is a 1, this is the 1. If this is the 6, this is the 6. I'm not sure I can do anything with that. So this is 1, 7, 8, or 9. It's not 1 because the 1 has to be over here. Why does the 1 have to be over here? Because of the 1 quadruple. If this is a 1 and then I was to put 1 here, I couldn't put 1 around this quadruple. So this is not 1. This is not 8 because if I put 8 here, I'd have to put 8 down here and then I've broken this quadruple. This is not 8. And it's not 7 because of the 7 there. This is actually a 9, which means there's a 9 in one of those and a 9 up here. This is bonkers. And I've kind of already resolved those 2 pills. So what comes next? That's a different track, but... Right. This 5 puts 5 in one of those 2. So that can't be a 5, and that 5 means those can't be a 5, so that is the 5 around this quadruple. That is nuts. So these are 1, 3, and 8. This is 5, 9. So this is 5, 9, because I need to put 5 and 9 around this quadruple, and I can't put them there. So this is 3, 7. So 5, 9, 5, 9, 9. This is now a 7, 9 pair, because I can't put 7 in any of those, and I can't put 9 in any of those. This is not the 3. This is a 7, 9 pair. This is nuts. This 7 makes this 3 and this 7. This is not 3. This is a 1, 2 pair, because I need to put 1, 2, and 5 around this quadruple, and that is a 7, 9. So I've got the 5, 7, and 9. Where do I put the 1 and the 2? This is a 1, 2 pair. So these, well, the 3 means that's not the 3. This is the 3. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 6, and 8. Well, there's no 8 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 4, 6, and 8. This 9 makes this 5 and this 9. These are 1, 7, and 8, because I need to complete this quadruple. 1776, 1789, the start of Act 1, the start of Act 2. Okay. That's clever. I didn't even notice that. "1776. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?" That's not a 7. So I've got a 1, 8 pair in the column. That is a 7. That's not a 7. 1, 8 pair looks up. That's a 3, and that is not a 3. So now I've got a 1, 8 pair in this column. That 3 takes 3 out of there. So the 3, 8 takes 3 out of there. The 3 takes 3 out of there. This is the 3. So where is 8 around here? The 3, 8 means this is the 8. The 1, 8 pair means this is not the 1. This is the 1, which means this is 2 and this is 1. I've got the 1, 3, 5. Three is in one of those two now. Well, it's not there. This is the 3. This 5 has made this 9 and this 5, which lines up with the 5 and the 3 being up there. This is not a 9 anymore. One, two, three, 4. What are they? 2, 4, 6, and 9. Not sure. That's not an 8 anymore. So that's a 4-6 pair and that's an 8. So this is a triple. 1, 4, 6. This is a quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can't put 6 there. Can't put 5 there. This is a 2 or a 4. Can't put 2 there. That's not helped. I feel this has got to do something more. Seven is in here because this 7 sees that and that 7 sees that. So 7 is right there in the corner because, yeah, this 7 knocks 7 out of those. That 7 knocks 7 out of there. 7 is in here. So 7 is in one of those three, but there's 2 7s. So that's a 7 and that's a 9 and this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 2, 4, and 6. So 5 now has to be in one of those two for this quadruple. So that's not the 5. Which it never could be because, well, yeah, okay. I'm not necessarily the brightest spark in the toolbox. And I've just got a Discord message from my mum, which I need to check always. Not important right now. Okay. 3 is in one of those two. That's, again, not really floating my boat. Why does my boat need floating anyway? 5, 6. I've already got the 5. Okay, so 6 is in one of those two, and 6 is in here. So I can't put 6 here or in it. So 6 is in one of these two. And 6 is in one of those two. If this is a 6, this is a 6, and 6 is up here. If this is a 1, this is a 1, and 6 would be here and here. That all works, doesn't it? If this is a 6, though, that's a 6. That's a 6. Then there's a 6 in here, and where do I put 6 in box 3? If this is a 6, this becomes a 6 because I have to put a 6 around this quad, so it goes there. The only place left in this box for a 6 is right there, which means I can't put 6 here, so 6 is in one of those two. And now because I can't put 6 around this quadruple, I've got nowhere left to put 6 in box 3. That is a 1. That is nuts. So this is the 6. That being a 1 means that's not the 1. 1 has to be down here because I have to. This arrow has to point at a 1, and the only place I could put it is there. That's 1 and 5, and 1 is up here somewhere. That means this is not the 6. This is the 6. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 2 there. Are these 2, 4, and 9 along here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these are 2, 4, and 9. There's no 9 there because of that 9. So 6 is in one of those two. Maybe something with that quadruples, continuing with 6s. Hang on, that's a 4, 6 pair. So that's a 1. This is not a 1. Well, that can't be a 6. Because if that's a 6, I couldn't put 6 around that quadruple because that sees both of those cells and those can't be 6. So that's not a 6. This is a 4 or an 8. I'm not sure that's helped me that much. This is a 1, 3 pair though, isn't it? Because I can't put 1 in any of those cells and I can't put 3 in any of those cells. This is a 1, 3 pair. So this is 4, 6, and 8, which means this is a 2, this is a 5, this is a 6. This is not a 6. 6 is up here, which means this is not a 6. This is a 4, 8 pair. That's the 6. That's the 4. This wasn't a 6 anymore. So the 6 had to go around this quad. If that's a 6, where do I put 6 in this box? I don't. That's not a 6. This is a 6. There's a 4, 8 pair. This 2 takes 2 out of there and there. Is this 4, 6, 9? No, it's just 4, 9. I can't put 6 in either of those. In fact, where can I put 6 in this box? It has to go there, which means this is the 7. This is 4, 9, which means this is the 2. It's the only place I could put 2. The 4, 9 pair looks up, making that the 6. This is not 6. So it's a 2 or a 4. This 7 makes this 9, this 4, this 9. The 4, 9 looks back making this 2. This is not 2. The 9 looks across making this 4 and this 9. 9 is in one of those two by Sudoku because of those 9s, and that 9 knocks it out of that one. That becomes a 9, and this is a 3, 5 pair. The 5 looks up making that the 3 and that the 5. This is 2, 4, or 8, I think. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and a 6. So this is 2, 4, or 8. Yeah, not sure on that one. Oh, this 3 looks down, making that 8 and that 3. This 9 makes this 7. How are these all not resolved yet? Bonkers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So these are 2, 4, 6, and 8. These are all even. That's 2, 4, or 8 only because it sees a 6. So that's a 2, 4, 8 triple. That's the 6. So is it in here? I've got to put a 2 in here in one of those. 3, 4 in here in one of those. 8 is in one of those two, though, because of that 8. So the 8 looks across making this the 1, this the 8, which makes this 1 and this 8. Hang on, have I done all the Hercules Mulligan stuff? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 9, 9, 9. Yes. Anyway, where was I? Got completely sidetracked. This one looks back making, that's not 1, this 1. This 8 means this is not 8, it's a 2 or a 4. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 8. Well, there's no 8 there. There's no 2 there. There's no 4 there. Useless triple. This 2 looks up making that 4, which makes that 2, which makes that 4. This 1 looks back making this 3 and this 1. These are now triples. Well, that 6 means that's not the 6. This is the 6, and this is not a triple, it's a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 and 8, and I'll use that 2 right under it to resolve it. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4 looks up making that the 5. This is a 3, 4, and I've got a 3 right there, making that 4 and that 3. The 4 looks up making that 2, that 8, that 4. And now I just need to resolve that. That 2 makes that 4, which makes that 8, which makes that 2. The 8 can look down, making that 4 and that 8. And hey, your grid is pretty great. 2319. Solved 7 times in the last 45 days. I'm assuming by testers. That was nuts. The constraint is the Hercules Mulligan constraint. Really on theme, but pretty simple. And the quadruple use on that was really, really nice. The trick to prove this wasn't 6 was a bit nuts, having to find that I couldn't put a 6 in box 3. But the quadruple stuff in that was really cool. And I just love this. This was pretty simple. I mean, any digit that went in here had to be down here and up here. So that placed a huge restriction. Similarly, because you couldn't put it in the same box. So this was just a simple, whatever goes here has to be in the next column down here and the next column up here. Down and up. Just nice, simple. Probably, I don't know how you'd phrase that one. Yeah, really cool. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry about the swearing, but Disney Plus allows 2. Actually, I think they allowed 1. And still gave it a family-friendly rating. So in 649 videos, actually, it's according to YouTube, I've got over 900 videos on this channel. In that many videos, you've had 1 swear. It happens. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the puzzle and the series. And as always, good luck with your solving.